So we've got judges from Bosnia, Herzegovina, the Czech Republic, Ukraine. Among the 5 judges scoring this one. The referee from Chinese Taipei.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. 2 boxers who have enjoyed podium success on the continental stage, facing off in this one, the towering figure. Wearing red is the Russian representative. That is Alexey SHENDRIK, who comes in as the reigning Russian national champion, as well as the continental gold medalist in the European Championships that were held in Budva, Montenegro. And he's come out in really aggressive fashion here. He used long-range tactics to climb to the top spot on the gold medal podium in Budva, but he lands a cracking right hand. And his opponent, wearing blue, Malik SHADALOV, mentioned his continental success in the European Junior Championships back in 2019. He came away with a bronze medal down at 46 kilograms. "17 years of age is the compact figure in blue. As is it, far more rangy opponents wearing red. Both of these men born in 2003. Their birthdays won't be until later this year. Beautiful right hand, and then evading the counter by dipping at the knees. SHENDRIK, while he's looking to assert his dominance, working to the body of the more compact boxer wearing blue. Nice left hand landed out of that southpaw stance by SHADALOV just a few moments ago. Beautiful right hand from SHENDRIK, who is looking to get back on the front foot and force the man in blue backwards. Not allowed to punch to the rear, of course. Kidney punches to the body, rabbit punches to the head, illegal. And again, even when he's not punching, he's using his feet to good effect. Is SHENDRIK to back up the man in blue, then dropping down with good shots to the body by dipping at the knees, turning at the hips. SHADALOV having to cover up, try and repel these attacks. But he's being outworked and outboxed here in this opening round so far. SHADALOV continuing to assert the pressure, invariably on the front foot, presenting different postures, different looks to his opponent, working the body with a whipping right hand just above the belt line of the man in blue. A very good opening round indeed from the reigning European champion. And he's got his work cut out for him as a man in the opposite corner, because this man in his opening bout of the tournament has found his range immediately and went in search of his respect, getting on the front foot and really putting it on his opponent from Germany, Malik SHADALOV, invariably kept on the outside of the boxing ring and comparatively had little success to speak of. But he showed plenty of competitiveness. He's going to need more of that quality, as well as
Seconds
thinking
out,
as
please.
well, because he's got to try and figure out a way to get inside the reach and the range
Round 2.
of the tall figure in red. But look at that, straight across the ring, practically sprinted across the rope square and met his opponent with a jab. did Alexey SHENDRIK. Very aggressive start to begin the second round. SHADALOV, well, tucking up tightly, trying to repel the punches, but still, they're finding a target. They're finding the target. Check right hand, not too far away from SHADALOV, but look at the response that brings from SHENDRIK, who really isn't giving his opponent any opportunity to get into this contest. Very little feeling out. He's behind the jab, he's on the front foot and looking to back up the man in blue. Swing and a miss from SHADALOV. Oh, good work to the body, right then left, landed by SHENDRIK, targeting the body once again. And SHADALOV, well, he's in danger of being overwhelmed here, as SHENDRIK lands a good right hand to the body once again. Trying to initiate a clinch with SHADALOV, but SHENDRIK having none of it and continues to demonstrate his repertoire as he lands a beautiful right hand. SHADALOV gamely trying to fight back, but he's put on the end of a looping left and then a right hand straight down the pipe. Terrific portion of the round from SHENDRIK, who's in complete control here as we approach the midpoint. SHADALOV tries to get his own offense working out of that southpaw stance, but he's being kept occupied by the range, the variety of punches and the volume of punches coming from the man in red. Good work to the body, digging in a double left hand. Now, I guess those shots strayed low. Thought they were fair. And of course, a key reason why the waistband is a different color to the rest of the uniform and why the jerseys must be tucked in, as SHENDRIK goes down with a beautiful left hand to the body once again. But the visibility of the waistband helps the judges to determine whether a blow is fair or foul. Well, the 10-point must system is in effect in AIBA boxing, as it is in all competitions. But if you're used to watching your boxing in the professional code, it's perhaps worth pointing out that a 10-8 round isn't necessarily scored when a boxer's put on the floor. Just needs some running repairs to the left boot of SHENDRIK. But just back to the 10-point must system. If a boxer goes on the floor in AIBA, in Olympic boxing, AIBA boxing, it's not necessarily a 10-8 round. A 10-8 round is for dominance. And I just wonder whether the judges have seen any of these rounds, 10-8 so far, in favor of the man in red. Because he has been assertive, aggressive, and efficient. There's a nice single shot success from SHADALOV, and perhaps he'll take some encouragement and inspiration from that. But SHENDRIK, not discouraged, not deterred, picked off by another single once again. Good work to the body, ended by an eye-catching left hook downstairs from SHENDRIK. A short with a right hand lead, followed up with another one which was out of range. Look at him just go on his tiptoes and make like a tap dancer before stepping into range and landing with another shot. Another brilliant round of boxing from SHENDRIK. And this man, from my perspective here at ringside, has got it all to do going into the third and final round. So there's some of the example of, there's an example of some of the body work landed by SHENDRIK, and then accuracy upstairs as well, with looping shots around the corner and straight shots through the middle. Very good punch picking indeed. There were a couple of eye-catching singles landed by SHADALOV, but in the grand scheme of things during the course of that 3 minutes, well, it was all the boxer in red.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. And the boxer wearing blue, Germany's SHADALOV. That's no knockdown, is it? It's a untidy trip to the canvas after a shove from SHADALOV. He's been outboxed for the first 2 rounds by SHENDRIK, and SHENDRIK, not letting up at all, continues to go in search of his man and just dominating the space of the ring with his length and range and reach, and invariably his front foot pressure as well. SHADALOV competing with everything he has, but at this stage of their respective AIBA boxing careers, SHENDRIK, you get the impression, knows just a little bit too much for the man wearing blue. But it's a terrific experience for him to be competing here on the global stage. And of course, in this sport of boxing, it's not like football or basketball or rugby where you've got to stay on. If you're heavily down, 30-point blowout in basketball, a 5-0 drubbing in football, very difficult to come back in the closing stages of a contest. But of course, in boxing, there is the opportunity to take the opponent out with a single shot or a cluster of shots and turn things around in dramatic fashion. How often have we seen that in AIBA boxing, in professional boxing down the years? But I think Shadalov is entering that type of territory now. Indeed, I thought he was in that type of position going into the third and final round. He needs a massive third and final round to try and turn it around, and SHENDRIK hasn't presented him with that opportunity because he's remained concentrated and he's remained in dominant mood on the front foot and going in search of his man. Right hand lead not too far away from Shadalov during that exchange. The final right hand from SHENDRIK just backing up the boxer in blue. Same shot once again. And it's all very well having the physical attributes of height and range and reach, but SHENDRIK is demonstrating here in this opening bout of Kielce 2021 that he knows how to use them. And he's not just a defensive back foot boxer. He's demonstrating his long-range tactics effective on the front foot as he scores with an arcing right hand around the corner. And then as he works through his repertoire, he's shown a good variety of punches as well. Not just straights, but bent-arm punches, terrific work to the body. So it's been a complete display of front foot boxing from the man in red, who targets the body once again and once more with that left hand. So the closing seconds of the third and final round. A very good opening to the tournament indeed. Well, Malik Shadalov not really given an opportunity to get himself into the bout. Such was the performance of Alexey SHENDRIK of Russia. Absolutely terrific display. Really did put it on his opponent from the opening bell. Let's get the verdict, which should see the man in red progressing
Winner
through.
by unanimous decision is red corner, Russia, SHENDRIK Alexey.
So Alexey SHENDRIK, the reigning Russian national champion, the reigning European champion. Well, there's the margin of dominance, 30-25 for two of the judges. That's the type of control that SHENDRIK was able to assert during the course of that contest from opening bell to last. He didn't give his opponent an opportunity. Malik Shadalov eliminated, but look at that. 2 10-8 rounds and 30-25 suggests that there were more than one 10-8